Oh, thanks. They might get these pants.
I love these pants, baby. Bro, look at this Gary V.
He's gonna be ticked.
Bro, let's freaking go. Hey, yo, this is the microphone.
recording?
It's microphone. You don't really have to worry about like things.
Bro, I had no idea it was 11:15. There's no clock.
Huh?
Mother.
That's why you didn't see me.
No, I didn't see. What were you?
okay.
Oh, frick.
I just went up there.
We'll be good.
I went up
Oh.
a little bit.
Gotta close the door.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Alejandro.
Yes. Bro.
This is Alejandro, everybody. He's driving me today at church. And then we got Mitch right here. Just, you know, the guy behind the other camera.
I'm not texting, I promise.
Oh, you are not.
Jeez.
Okay, Alejandro. We've been.
You need to put your.
Oh,
your
no, I need to put my seatbelt on. Hold on, people. Safety first, everybody. We've been in a series called Open to the Spirit, and it's been really good. And it's about just like being open to the Holy Spirit's work in our life. You have an amazing story that like God's done redemption and stuff like that in your life. How did you open up to the Holy Spirit in your life? Was that hard for you? Did you feel like you resisted God for a while? Like, did he, like, talk to me about that. How did the Holy Spirit open you up to his work in your life and stuff like that?
So sometimes you just gotta, I don't know, you gotta listen and try things that your mentors and pastors, the things you read about, you gotta kind of just try it out, I think it's a level of faith.
Yeah.
And so I heard about this idea of power, that the Holy Spirit brings. And so for me, I kind of needed a little bit of power and oomph, I guess you could say, in my life, in a lot of areas of my life back in the day. And so, I think the moment that I started to allow the Holy Spirit to kind of dictate, my life, I felt like things changed. Things started changing.
Yeah.
And it starts. Yeah.
What do you feel like is like the biggest? Because I think all of us struggle with like trying to hear from God and like be led by God and all that stuff. What do you feel like is the biggest obstacle? So like I feel like every single person has like different obstacles we got to overcome, whether that's like fear or different insecurities or distractions. Like, what do you feel like's been the number one thing that like God has had to help you, what's been that mountain, that obstacle that has kept you from like moving forward at different times in your life?
I think it's belief in myself, and big part of that had to do with, you've heard the story of just like not having a dad, and a dad really instills confidence and belief in you. And so growing up, I didn't have a lot of belief in myself, and so it's always been kind of like it's the yaks in the back of my mind kind of saying, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, like your dad left you. And so that's kind of like the uphill battle that I had to deal with most of my life.
Yeah. No, that's really good. What would be your best advice for somebody who is feeling like they have that inner voice that's talking to them, that's like, they feel like they don't have confidence to like move forward and to open up and all that stuff. What's your best practical advice to help somebody who feels like they're going through that exact same thing that you've gone?
Well, the first thing, like for me, and it's different for everyone else, for me it's community. Like there's nothing been more important in my life than being around people that believed in me, that wanted to see me win. And so belief in me with community, the right people, the right place, the right time has been the ultimate game changer. That's not a verse, that's not,
right.
What I mean? But the Bible's clear about, being in community with people. And so for me, it's definitely been, community. And then the last thing I would say is, I talked about it last week, was, that Lion King part where he says, remember who you are.
Right.
And not only that.
Give me one.
Nah! I can't even do it, man. I'm so terrible.
Nah. See, let him use you, brother.
No, but for real, man, just like remembering not only who you are, are,
Right.
but whose you are. And the moment that you understand that you can participate in all of the promises of God, it's an absolute game changer. Your walk changes, your confidence changes. You have this like crazy swagger. Like you know what I mean? Like you know where you're going in life. And so for me, that confidence kind of builds momentum over time, and that's where I think you see a lot of people that win and a lot of people that don't win and kind of watch winners. Is because of that confidence and the momentum, that snowball that's happened over time. And so, you know, so kind of a little bit.
What's your favorite spirit? The spirit of fear, spirit of Jezebel? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Okay, so letting everybody know, we just got done with the 10 a.m. service at Pasco, and then right before that we had the 9 a.m. at Richland. We're going back right now to Richland, the 11 a.m. So it's gonna be good.
You're crushing it, man. It's been
Thanks,
great.
bro.
So I got a question. So when you prepare, like, how do you prepare yourself mentally? Yes, you study and all that stuff, but how are you prepared to get in front of people and deliver a message that, you know, you don't know if people are gonna like it or accept it, or you're gonna, so how do you prepare?
I heard this quote a long time ago. It's one of my favorite ones. It's think yourself clear, pray yourself hot, preach yourself empty. So I try to think clearly. I try to pray, and that's really how you kind of build up that confidence, and you get hot. You get on fire for God.
Yeah.
And my youth pastor growing up used to say, if you're not praying, you playing.
Don't play yourself.
Hey, but I'm not a rapper. Hit the clip.
I'm not a rapper, so stop rapping at me.
But I'm not a rapper. But no, I definitely think prayer is huge. But I think it's just also recognizing that you're using your personality, you're using who you are, your stories, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the Spirit of God that's going to change somebody's heart, and you're doing that to serve and help people, not to impress them, but to connect with them. And so I think that's true with everything, though. Like if our goal is to impress people, it's a short-lived game. But if it's to help people, it's to connect with people, stuff like that, and you allow the Holy Spirit to work through you, not just in preaching, but like whatever you do, God can do amazing things.
I don't know if I've ever asked you this. What's your favorite thing about doing what you do? You preach, you speak, you spend a lot of time at coffee shops with students and people and speaking into their lives. Like, what's your favorite thing about what you do for a living?
I would say, okay, so one of them's not spiritual. This is more like a practical thing. I think on a practical level, I've been able to have so many conversations with people and stuff like that it's that part's really cool. But on a more spiritual level, like I guess more on the youth pastor side of it, I think my favorite part has been I love being able to take something that seems like a daunting idea or concept in the Bible, and I love seeing people just go, the light come on. So because I love when that happens for me. Like I'll be like, whether I'm alone in my room reading or studying, or someone shares something with me and the light, I love that. And so I don't know, I love preaching. There's a lot of parts I love, but that's the first one that comes to mind.
What's the hardest part of it?
The hardest part?
Yeah, the hardest part no one else sees except for me, you, and Mitch, and then people watching.
Oh, I can't tell you. No, I'm just kidding. The hardest part probably about you being a youth pastor is it's broad, but it's just
I love people so much. I love people so much that I just want to be with everyone.
Yeah. Bruh. No, I would say the hardest part is I think every single person, but especially youth pastors, and I've done this, you get caught up in trying to please everybody, and then you end up making some people mad or whatever. You're not perfect, and just that tension, that hard part of the relationship can be tough.
I love it, man. Well, good luck, bro.
Love you guys.
Crush it.
Thanks, broski. Look at you. I need this.
Yeah, that's yours.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Yeah,
seriously. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Get that credit card worked out.
Yeah.
You see my penis?
Yep.
Where's the freaking...
It was alright. That's what. Thanks, sir. Later. You're really like stressing me out, bro.
There's no clock for my iPad is on.
Hey, as you find your seats, high five at least 3 people and tell them you are glad you're here.
Hey, okay. Didn't know what to say there, so just had to film it. Yeah. How's everyone doing this morning? You doing well? Okay, cool. I'll tell you what, I have had 4 Red Bulls this morning, so I'm feeling pretty good. That's a joke. I talked this morning with my dad on the phone, and if we haven't met, by the way, my name is Austin. I am the youth pastor here. My parents are the lead pastors, Matt and Lisa, and they're on this thing called sabbatical. That's just a churchy word. That means they're taking some time to rest. And so they've been gone for a few weekends, and they are back next Sunday. My dad told me, he's like, tell every service this. I said, okay. He said, I am more excited to be back at church next Sunday than I am to see Star Wars 9 this December.
No way, bro.
God is doing a work in our pastor, everybody. Holy moly. If you've been here for, I don't know,